Hi ladies, so in this short video I wanted to speak to you about getting comfortable being uncomfortable and why it's important for growth. So you might think, well, why do I have to get comfortable being uncomfortable? Because you're on this challenge and you want to change things in your life, and sometimes we can put things to the back of our mind, just like with our fixed mindset. Oh no, I can't do that, or oh no, I'm not good at that, so you won't do it. So that's your fixed mindset speaking to you, your ego just wanting you to stay in your comfort zone, where now you're on this journey to lose weight or live a healthier lifestyle. So there is things that you'll have to start challenging yourself to do that might feel uncomfortable, okay? But you have to get comfortable being uncomfortable for growth. So let's just have a look at this then. So to grow, you have to embrace the discomfort, okay? So if you're wanting to grow, just looking at these steps here, obviously, you know, it's growing in height, then you have to embrace the discomfort. So you have to take small steps, and that's important. And we'll discuss that at the end of the module. So you have to take small steps. Remember, I spoke about the diet, the eating healthy. It's not all or nothing, you know. If you take it in small steps, then you're more likely to maintain that, okay, for life, basically. So you have to start off small, because you know what it's like if you go all in and then you think your fixed mindset, but hopefully now you're managing with the tools to say, no, I'm mindful of what you're saying and I'm not listening to you, okay? But before, when you would go all in and, you know, as we say, we fell off the wagon 3 weeks into it, then that's probably when we went all in, not taking the small steps and listen to our fixed mindset. So hopefully now you're gaining the tools in this challenge to be mindful of that mindset, your fixed mindset, and be mindful how to change your eating and your exercise round. So we're starting with small steps, okay? So be mindful of that. So why do we have to experience discomfort? Okay, growth happens outside our comfort zone, which is not comfortable. So you know what it's like yourself, if you're going into something and you might even feel uncomfortable coming into this challenge, but you done it. So well done. You stepped outside your comfort zone. So that's you on your way to growth, okay? But growth happens outside your comfort zone. If we just stay where we are, well, we're always just going to be the same, you know, and we might not be particularly happy where we're at. So growth happens outside your comfort zone, which is not comfortable. So you've got to be mindful of that, and you've got to embrace it. So when you're doing something different and you feel, you know, discomfort, actually be comfortable saying, well, actually I'm growing, okay? So be mindful of that. To grow, we have to embrace the discomfort. It is a sign of growth. So that's what I've just said there, you know, embrace it and stop and say, well, no, I'm doing it. I'm feeling uncomfortable, but I'm going to be comfortable doing it because I know it's going to develop me as a person, okay? Discomfort is a feeling of the ego trying to keep us stagnant. So you know what it's like. Again, we'll speak about it, you know, sitting there on the couch, you're supposed to go for a walk and the left brain pops up and says, oh, don't be bothered, just sit there, you know, watch the television, have a packet of crisps. This is what our mind's saying to us. But obviously you have to turn that story around now and say, no, I'm going for that walk, okay? But be mindful, this is just your left brain trying to keep you in a comfortable place. It doesn't like to be challenged. The left brain likes to be in charge, okay? But now we're saying, no, we're taking back control, okay? So that's where the discomfort comes in. So just be mindful of that. So why do we avoid discomfort then? It's scary, you know. I could share many a story with you with regards to even changing career, which I have done before, you know. I wanted to stop the 9-to-5 grind, and, you know, all those fears coming into my head, oh, should I be doing this or whatever, you know, but I had the tools and I was mindful that that was just my left brain speaking to me, and I overcame that with my right brain. And even just starting up these challenges and the app and going live on social media and speaking and doing these, you know, these modules, I was scared, you know, I felt very uncomfortable, but I embraced the discomfort because I knew that it would help me grow. Okay, so it is scary, but you just have to step outside and you'll feel so proud of yourself when you do it, you know. So yes, it is scary. It feels uncomfortable, and I know it definitely does feel uncomfortable, but you have to get comfortable with that. Fear of the unknown. So it could be that, you know, you don't know how people are going to react if you're in a certain, you know, group of friends, and maybe you normally go out for a meal and you all eat, you know, the pizza and the chips and the pastas and the garlic bread and everything, and you might pipe up and say, oh, I'm going to have whatever, I don't know, and a chicken salad with some sweet potato wedges, and they seem to look at you. So that's what it's saying there, fear of people's reactions, you know. You're afraid of what somebody might say to you. Or it could be you're out with a group of friends and you really don't want to have a drink, or you only want to have a couple of drinks, but you know, that peer pressure, you know, oh, have a drink, whatever. But you know, you're taking control back now. So don't be fearful of people's reactions, you know, you're in this for you. So you take control back. Don't let anybody else have that control over you. Okay, so we're fearful of people's reactions if we're used to just doing the same things all the time. So fear of failure. So again, you know, we step outside our comfort zone and you think, oh, say I look stupid, or, you know, what are people going to think about me? Say it doesn't work. But hopefully now, into week 3, you're starting to realize now, you know, how our mindset can really hold us back, because that's what's caused us failures in the past, you know. Remember, failure's not a loss, it's a win, because you've realized what's happened and then you've moved forward, which you're doing now in this challenge. But that can stop us as well, fear of failure. So just be mindful of that. But hopefully now you're starting to gain the tools to say, no, I'm still going to do this, even though it's terrifying. So when do you have to get comfortable being uncomfortable? Well, embarking on a new challenge. So I spoke about me in the previous slide there about, you know, starting all this up and how I was fearful and, oh, what would people say? And I've never spoken social media. I haven't done anything like this. And, you know, I had to get comfortable being uncomfortable. So embarking on a new challenge. So this could be you now, you know, you've taken that first step, which is wonderful. So you've stepped outside your comfort zone. But embarking on a new challenge, it could be something to do with exercise, you know, going your weekly shopping, writing down healthy foods, you know, maybe not, you know, having, you know, if you have a drink, it could be a challenge not to, you know, just have 2 instead of 4. So that's, you have to get comfortable being uncomfortable. But what you've got to remember is, it's for you, you know, it's for you. You're growing, you're making yourself better. So when you get that discomfort, you know you're growing because you're challenging yourself. Changing habits. So just like I've said before, you know, you could be going out to a restaurant and you normally eat, you know, whatever, you know, the high fat processed foods, because our mind says we deserve it. We've worked hard, you know, I deserve that, whatever. Highly processed food and high sugary drinks. So, but that's just our left brain saying you deserve it, have it, take it. Okay. Starting a new activity, which I've discussed just before, exercise. You know, it could be, I know of one of the other ladies, who was, you know, a bit apprehensive of going to a yoga class, or what will I say, I fail and I look stupid or whatever, but she stepped outside her comfort zone and she'd done it and she felt so much better for it. Taking on a new project. So again, it could be work. You know, if you wanted to take on a new project, you might feel uncomfortable doing it, but you know it's for growth. It could be a promotion, but you get comfortable being uncomfortable. And then obviously what we're on this challenge for is lifestyle changes. So again, there's a lot changing just now. So we're changing we're eating habits, we're exercise habits, our thinking, our feeling, we're visualizing. So there's a lot of change there. So yes, it may feel uncomfortable, but you've got to get comfortable knowing that you're growing. Okay. So again, be mindful of that. So discomfort is a sign of progress. So regardless of the type of discomfort you choose, a little temporary discomfort can help you grow and adapt. Even small but repeated decisions to let yourself be uncomfortable can add up, making you more confident and a stronger person. Okay. So again, just going back to that scenario of sitting on the couch and you think, oh no, I can't be bothered, let's just have another glass of wine. And then you say, no, I'm getting up and I'm going for a walk. So even if it's only just 5 minutes, it's better than nothing. Okay, so it's those small steps. So it's taking those small steps all the time. Okay, be mindful of that. It's not all or nothing. It's just gradually increasing those small steps. And that's where we're going with the last slide. Okay, and it's important that you take these small steps. Because if you look at this picture here, you've got the ladder here with the small spaces in between, you know, the rungs are tightly put together, where you've got, you know, the bigger goals. You're looking at the big goal, but it's too big, you know. If you think, you know, I need to get here, but oh, how long is it going to take me to get there? It's just, so you can see here that this picture depicts, if you take small goals, you know, there's less space between the rungs of the ladder, then you'll succeed at your chosen goal. Whereas if you try to make the goals too big, then you're not going to achieve them. Okay, hopefully now though, that you're getting the mindset that you will say, no, I'm continuing on this road. But you have to still remember to take small steps, so small goals. Break it all out into small goals. Okay. So basically, that's why you have to get comfortable being uncomfortable. You know, because the ego likes to keep us in the comfort zone. You know, oh, don't bother, you know, just stay where you are. What's the point of walking? But now in this challenge, I hope you realize now the benefits of healthy eating and obviously exercise. Exercise is going to obviously make the heart stronger, which you want. You want a strong heart. It's going to help you burn fat from your fat cells. It's going to keep your lungs nice and healthy because you're taking more oxygen in. And then we have these little air sacs in our lungs called alveoli. It's just like little bunches of grapes. And if you don't take that extra oxygen in, these grapes collapse. So you're not absorbing as much air. Whereas if you challenge your lungs slightly, then these alveoli, these little air sacs like grapes, start to open up. Okay, so you're taking more oxygen in as well. So that's the reason why you have to get uncomfortable, be comfortable being uncomfortable. So the minute that you think, oh, I feel uncomfortable, you know, this does not make me, you know, feel good, be comfortable, because that's you stepping outside your comfort zone and then moving to being a healthier version of yourself. Okay, so just one last thing, remember when you're in situations and you normally, you know, with friends or whatever, family, you think, oh, I deserve it, I've worked hard, you know, you normally always eat this, or I normally always drink this, you know, just making small changes will definitely help you grow. Yes, it might feel uncomfortable to begin with, but the more and more you do it, then the easier it will become. Okay, so in the next video, we're going to speak about what your challenge is for the week. Okay, bye-bye. Bye.